Monday, big day. Gonna play golf with Matt Ginella, one of my favorites, at Winter Park, his home course in Orlando. It's a little 9-hole course that if I remember correctly, is pretty old. That's been restored. It's like a great community story. He's got to go to a meeting because he's on the board of Winter Park, which is really cool. Something that we would like to mimic in Los Angeles. So anyway, pretty excited. One take. How's that?
You and I, we're not too alike. If opposites attract, then by now would have you wrapped up so tight. You and me, we're not meant to be. It was like the moon and the stars didn't fit into place on their own, on their own. We all try to follow, had to leave you hollow. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'd rather crash my own drone than have someone else. What's up, dude?
Hey, buddy.
Good to see you. Happy Monday.
Good to be seen.
Yeah. You
Welcome
met everybody
to
here. You guys have met, right?
Yeah.
No, we
Matt,
haven't
nice to
met.
see you. How are
Nice to
you?
meet you. And Evan.
Matt, nice to meet you. How are you? Snowball! Come on, Snow! I feel like Snowball, is he the most famous dog in golf? Probably, right?
You know,
Who's
he
more
might
famous?
be. I've never even thought that. He might be.
I know Snowball. I see Snowball. Snowball is well traveled, goes to all the great courses. There's I don't know that anybody can compete with Snowball. This is my celebrity crush right here. This is my celebrity crush.
It's too cute.
This is my guy.
Well, I mean, we can talk about this right now. Pinehurst.
Yeah.
I showed up with Snowball. Tom Pashley says, "You're the second person to bring a dog. The only other one was Oprah." And I was like, "Why?" I mean, I don't know. Do you feel that way? I mean, you probably get problems with bringing Bandit now because I heard there's rules about bringing infants.
Kids. Yeah. If anybody, nothing. If a place isn't cool with Bandon, then I'm not cool with that place. I'll turn and walk.
That's legit.
That's like people saying you have to take a you have to take a cart.
Right.
I hate places that you have to take a cart.
Right.
I just as soon go somewhere else. And if a place doesn't want Snowball, they're dead to me.
What do you want to do? Should we play?
Yeah, so
9:15?
we're clear to play 1, 2, 8, 9,
Great.
or we could go 1, 2, 3. 3 green is about a block and a half from my house.
Amazing.
If you want to stop
Yeah,
by
we can
and
just go
see
up there
that.
and walk over.
See, yeah, whatever you want to do.
Cool. Winter Park coming at you.
This is your world. I'm just living it.
So, Maddie, where are we? This is your home course.
That's crazy. You know, just you saying that out loud gives me chills, honestly. 4 years ago, this golf course was like sand greens. I mean, it was a mess, and it was still my favorite course in the area. I would come out here all the time. My first apartment I rented here when I came down here in 2013 was 6 blocks down the road. Before you knew it, they were redoing this whole golf course. Came in under budget, on time. And it's turned the whole place around. This is, I walk to play golf here, at the WP9.
It was so cool to hear you talk about like changing the patio, adding a place where you can hang out here and watch people tee off. And to me, I was listening to you and I was like, oh dude, that's because this is your backyard and you're like, I want to put a little fountain in.
Well,
I want to get a little barbecue over there because you live here.
If you see this place at sunset, on a clear evening with a couple clouds in the sky, and you walk it, if that doesn't move you, you got a real problem. Go to the doctor. Call 911. Yeah.
So, truth be told, in the vlog, Maddie, like I do every day.
Yeah.
You hit a bad shot.
Yeah.
And what I loved is you held the finish, and in my head I go, he knows.
My relationship with the actual scoring and the game of golf is one thing. My relationship with sort of the evolution of golf and the maturation of golf, the development of golf is another. You know, one I'm much more passionate about. The other is like a work in progress, you know, and it comes and goes. You know, in my teens, I'd break clubs, and I was furious. I didn't even know who built the golf. I didn't give a shit. I just wanted to try to break 80.
Right.
And I was furious. I mean, it ruined my life if I didn't. Now it's like you had a bad shot. It's like, you know, turn the music up, get another beer, and move on. It's like,
we're rolling now. Matt Ginella. Dude,
this is surreal.
I've been looking forward to this for a long time. I think since the beginning. I think I texted you the day after I did my first episode.
I know.
What is Winter Park in a nutshell for people who don't know?
Well, Winter Park, it used to be Winter Park Country Club. Now it's Winter Park Golf Club. It's basically called Winter Park 9, WP9. Over 100 years old. It's had a kind of various forms of life. You know, it used to be 18 holes. It used to be in a different part of town. But long and short of it is, it's over 100 years old. It's now 9 holes. It occupies some of the prime real estate running through one of the greatest little cities in not only Florida, but I think in America. Winter Park is a really special place, named Winter Park because people used to get on the train from the northeast of New York or Boston, get on the plane, come down on a Friday evening after work, sleep on the train Friday night, wake up Saturday morning, and this was their winter park. Lakes, sun, fun, and they'd get back on the train, ended at Winter Park, and then they'd get back on the train on Sunday night. They'd sleep on Sunday night, and they'd wake up Monday morning, and they'd go to work in Boston, New York, Philadelphia, whatever. And so that's how it's got its name. And so people have been winter parking here for, you know, a long, long time.
So you started something out here every Friday. I'm never here on Fridays because I live in another state, about as far as you can live from here. But you started a Friday, every Friday, right?
Well, you know, Goat Hill Park and John Ashworth and that whole blueprint of mandatory golf Friday, skins game on Friday, putting in a little money, you know, just kind of creating a little a watering hole of you know, people who want to, you know, play the game, get together. And there was a group of guys that have played they'd invite me all the time on Friday. Hey, can you? And I'd be like, oh, I'm out of town or whatever. And then I'd start showing up a couple times, and we would have 5 or we'd have 6. I said, you know, we should open this up. Just make this a little more of a. I'll just put it out on Twitter, put it on Instagram. Everybody throws in $20. I'll give away a little bit of Link Soul garb. We do closest to the pin for some, you know, pick out of the Link Soul box. And now we get a steady 25 people. People have been coming from Ireland, Georgia. Hey, I'm coming through. I'm going to extend my vacation to stay, play the game. It's become this, and people now are meeting each other, playing golf separate from the skins game because they met in the skins game. It's exactly what you'd hope it could be. It's become.
Yeah. Special moment here for Matt Ginella, I think. First Ace Cam appearance.
Oh, really?
Hole in one, Ace Cam, we roll the whole thing. How many hole in ones have you had?
This is an honor. One.
One? Okay, how long ago?
It was a couple years ago, and it's there's an asterisk. Like you can help me decide if it's actually official.
Okay, the truth is we're pretty lenient about asterisk hole in ones.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
So my guess is that it's a hole in one. The Amelia Island, they had, I think it was called the Ocean Course at the time. I think the course is now gone. We were on doing a travel segment. And we start on, I think it was the 15th hole with the pro. So just like you do, okay, pro, hit a shot. We're going to get some B-roll. Hit a shot, we're going to play 6 holes. So we're going to start at 15 and then work our way around. Sun's coming up, 155-yard shot. He drops a ball, hits a shot. All right, Matt, you're up. I drop a ball, hit a shot. I'm like, I think it went in. All right, but well, pro needs to hit a couple. I go, no, guys, I think I just made a hole in one. Sure enough, we go up, it's in the hole. My first shot of the day, first thing, you know, hole in one.
Is the crew like, amazing?
Yeah, and then they, you know, they got into it. They were like, you know, eventually. But I came back and I was like, a hole in one. And Charlie Reimer's like, no, that's not a hole in one. Why not? Why wouldn't it be? My first shot of the day, on the tee, hit it, went in the hole. If it was my third shot in a shoot, I wouldn't have called it. I know what a hole in one is now.
Yeah.
I believe in my heart it's a hole in one.
right.
Catch a piece.
It's a good number, though.
Oh, come on. How good is this?
I'll take it. That's good. Ask Colt on which round did he get his first hole-in-one?
Which round did you get your first hole in one?
Isn't a good preface to this shot. My first. I had played in some lessons, like, you know, two holes, 3 holes a couple times. First 9 holes I ever played. 123 yards, driver, hit it right of the green, hit the lip of the bunker, shot across the green, hit the pin, dropped it.
It was his 3rd hole of the day.
That was the
6th hole of the day.
That's one of the coolest hole-in-one stories I've ever heard, to be totally honest. I've never heard anything that beats that.
We had been working together for months, and then he was like, yeah, my first round I ever had a hole-in-one, and I was like, yeah, I can't believe you didn't tell me that. Come on. That's on the line.
Come on, baby.
Oh, how good was that? Would have been. That was solid.
Just out the
Thanks,
gate.
man.
I would say 9 out of 10 people see an image of Snowball on the golf course and they say, you can bring your dog to a golf course. And now, you being a worldly golfer, right? You've been to the home of golf, you've been to other homes of golf around the planet. What do you say to that?
Golf. I do see golf, you know, having to be accessible to the masses. I think golf has to start there, and it did start there, and it's still there in a lot of pockets and places that where golf is officially a culture. So why wouldn't that be what we're trying to accomplish? Why wouldn't we want to have all golf look and feel a lot like the old course and the home of golf?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't we let people walk and dogs and you know? It's black and white for me. It's clear that, you know, when you go to Goat Hill Park, when you go to places like that, there's bins out there for dogs so they get water. That means I'm home. I want to play that place. I want to go walk that place. I want to be around that place. I want to come back to that place. That's the way it should feel. That's the way it should look.
So now we're headed into the 3rd hole, which, Ginella, this is your home hole.
Yeah, that's crazy to say, but that's true. This is where Baby Bandon spends a lot of time. We'll chip and putt around the 3rd green because we're a block and a half away from the 3rd green. Oh, I just think that the game, if you were to take everything the game of golf has given me, the people I've met, the places I've been, the moments I've, memories that I've made with those people that matter. If you take my career, the root system that I have with all these various people in my life, the people that I would call good friends or brotherly-like relationships, if you take all of that out that are tied to the game of golf, I'd have almost nothing. Think about that. If you took everything related to the game of golf out of my life and all the tentacles that it has, I'd have almost nothing. I owe almost everything I have to the game of golf. How many people can say that about other sports? I don't know. Now it's extending into the relationship I'm going to have with my son. You know, all of those things, you just keep projecting it forward, and it's pretty cool. It's golf. I fall in love with it almost every day in some way, shape, or form.
You and I, we're not too alike. If opposites attract, then by now would have you wrapped up so tight.